This is Penstar eNote 2 and it's one of the best e-ink tablets I have used. In this video, I'll share my thoughts about this. The Penstar eNote 2 is a 10.3-inch e-ink tablet. It's built for getting serious work done without distractions. But they have made a huge choice with this device. They completely removed the touch screen so your finger taps doesn't work, which makes this device very interesting. This tablet has some serious wins, but it also has one major problem you need to know about. First up, let's talk about a super sharp screen. This uses 10.3 inches screen, so it works great for reading things like big PDFs. The text is super sharp because it's got an amazing resolution of 300 ppi. I've used lots of e-ink screens, but this one has the absolute best screen in my opinion. Here's how it works. They got rid of the usual touch layer. That layer usually makes the screen look a little dimmer. By removing it, the background looks much whiter and the contrast is better than a lot of other tablets out there. It's much better than my Books Note Air 5C, so the text really pops and looks closer to actual white paper. It's a standard black and white display though, so don't expect color. But here's the problem. It has no built-in light. You can only use it when you have a lamp or good daylight, just like reading a good physical book. I found that this is very comfortable to read in ambient light. I have not missed having a front light for this. I found that the screen surface is good. It has an anti-glare finish, which helps keep reflection down. It also has a texture that feels pretty good when you run the pen across it. In terms of ghosting, the screen tries to keep the display clean. It uses technology to reduce ghosting. I think it does a decent job keeping things clean, but the screen refresh speed and writing responsiveness are a bit slower than other devices. In terms of writing experience, it's very good. The pen uses EMI technology, so you never have to charge it. That's nice. They claim that it has 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity, which sounds like a lot, but honestly the software doesn't use that pressure well, so it's not great for detailed sketching. Also, the two pens included in the box are criticized for feeling kind of cheap. Perhaps the biggest problem with the pens is that it uses proprietary EMI technology. So if you lose these pens, or if the manufacturer stops selling replacements after a short life cycle, the entire tablet essentially becomes unusable e-waste, as no standard third-party pen will work with it. Having said that, I love the actual writing feel of this device. It's very good. The screen texture gives you a nice amount of friction, making it feel natural, like using a real book. The lag or delay when you write is about 48 milliseconds. Now that's totally fine for quick notes. You won't notice this at all. But some top competing tablets are a bit faster, closer to 40 ms. You might notice that slight difference if you write really fast. As for palm rejection, well, since the screen only senses the special pen, palm rejection is perfect. Your hand can rest anywhere and it won't accidentally tap anything. The Note app has a lot of tools like fountain pens, markers, shapes. This can help you customize your notes, and it even has split screen mode, which is helpful if you need to take notes while reading a document. It also has a 4 mic array, so it can record lectures and meetings while you write. One of the best parts of this is handwriting conversion. The tablet uses the MyScript engine to convert your handwriting into typed text. This is very accurate, even if you have messy cursive writing. In terms of documents, it can handle over 35 types of files, which is great for professionals. This includes all the big ones like PDF, EPUB, Word, and PowerPoint. You can easily write notes and highlight directly on these documents. Let's now talk about software. In terms of operating system, this runs on Penstar OS 2.0, which is built on Android 14. But the problem is that you don't get the Google Play Store. You can install apps through third-party APK sites, but that is hit and miss in terms of compatibility. Most apps will work, but there are some apps that refuse to work. The stylus only input can be frustrating because you can't tap with your finger. Doing simple things like scrolling through settings or using the on-screen keyboard to log into Wi-Fi can be a pain. To help with this, they've added 9 physical buttons on the side. You can set these buttons to quick actions, and that helps speed things up a lot. You get used to using a pen, but some users might find it a bit difficult. Let's talk performance. This device is fast. It has a strong octa-core 2.2 GHz processor and 4 GB of RAM. This makes file handling and menu navigation smooth. It's snappy and doesn't miss the beat. I use this for browsing and it's super fast. You get 128 GB of storage, which is plenty for the thousands of documents and notes, but this doesn't have an SD card slot, so if you need more storage, well, look elsewhere. The battery life is really good. In fact, it's one of the highlights of this device. It has a big 6500 mAh battery and it's rated to last up to 2 weeks. It's so much better than its competitors. I love the fact that I can get on with my work on this without always plugging it in with the power. In terms of connectivity, this has both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 5.0. It charges with a USB-C port, and you can use this for file transfer as well. It supports almost any file you throw at it, over 35 formats. It also syncs directly with major services like Google Drive, Dropbox, and OneDrive. In terms of its build quality, the tablet feels well made. It feels solid and not plasticky or cheap at all. It's very portable. It's very thin at 5.5mm and super light, weighing just 390 grams. It's easy to hold for long reading sessions or carry in your bag. The 9 physical shortcut buttons on the side are a big help for speeding up your workflow. And if you're left-handed, the screen automatically adjusts when you turn the device. In terms of the price, it usually sits around $369 US. That's a good deal because Penstar includes 2 pens and a folio cover in the package. Most other companies make you buy those things separately. There is no required subscription for the main features, which is great. Here are some pros and cons for this device. Pros: super clear, crisp screen, great handwriting recognition, great value for price. Cons: proprietary pen, immature software, and limited apps. Pen can feel cheap or uncomfortable at times. Who is this for? Well, this might work for you if you are a reader or student who needs the absolute best display clarity for documents, and that matters more than anything else. You mainly take handwritten notes and want the most accurate handwriting conversion available, but you need to accept the risk that the proprietary pen poses. If you lose the 2 pens that come with it, the entire $350 plus device becomes useless because no standard pen works with it. What do you think of this device? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like what I do, please subscribe, like, and I will see you in the next video.